So hey guys, I just decided to, go ahead and film my long rambling video. So if you guys watch all the way to the end, I appreciate you guys. And yeah, so let's just get into the video. So first thing I want to say is I'm going to try to link my Instagram down below. If I don't, I'm sorry, I forgot, but I am going to try. So don't shout at me. I'm going through a tough time right now. I'll try to leave it down below. But yeah, and if you're gonna message me, please message me on Instagram. Don't find me on Facebook. I'm not gonna reply if you try to find me on Facebook, because I'm done with that. I'm sorry. I need my space sometimes. And if you message me on Facebook, I'm just gonna delete it. I do still have a few people that message me on Facebook, and that was my fault for accepting them, but that's okay. I don't mind talking to you guys. I do enjoy talking to you. That's why I'm making this long video. But yeah, if you want to find me on Instagram, find me on Instagram. Do not go on my face. Do not try to find my Facebook. So yeah. So that's just what I wanted to get out of the way. If you only know me on Facebook and you found me on Facebook, it's whatever, because I know this one guy likes to message me on Facebook, but sometimes I need my space and my privacy. So anyway, let's just get into this. I'm going to start off with the trip that I had to Oklahoma this past weekend. So we left on Saturday and we just got back on Tuesday. So I'm still kind of like in vacation mode, I guess you could say. Man, I feel really tired. I am tired. And so, sorry, I was just reading a text. I'll play later. I'm so tired. Okay, anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, my trip. So, we were leaving on Saturday. So, first, we actually, didn't do much. Well, I didn't do much. My mom and my grandma and my aunt, they went to the garage sales that were in our community that weekend. And I decided to stay home because I was tired. I didn't get much sleep that night. So I was very, very tired. So I didn't go with them. And, both of my parents came back because my dad went to the scrap yards. I thought he was going to the garage sales with them. They came back, so we started loading up the car, getting ready to go or whatever. And the only thing we really did that first day was stop to go to the restroom once. And we got to our hotel room, we got all of our luggage in. Guess what? They didn't have an elevator, so we had to carry all of our heavy ass shit up the stairs. And we see this one little rolly thing, you put all your shit on to bring all your stuff up to the floor. They had a little one up there, and I'm like, how did y'all get that one up there if y'all don't have an elevator? So I feel like they were lying, and maybe the elevator was only for employees only, because usually they do have an employees only staircase and employee only elevator. Maybe that's what it was. I really don't know, but I'm like, how did they get that one up there? Unless they wheeled it up the stairs or whatever. So actually, before we got to our hotel room, we checked in first, and then we went actually right next door to get something to eat, which I really wasn't hungry because I had eaten a few hours before at the gas station they had stopped at. So they got what they wanted I can't talk. They got what they wanted at the restaurant, which they got pizza, I got spaghetti. We went to some kind of Italian restaurant or whatever. And then we went back to the hotel room. And I think there was something flying by there. And we went back to the hotel room, and my mom was like, I need to go get something from Walmart or something like that. Whatever she said. So we hop in the car, we go to Walmart. Hold on, I'm just going to look at something real quick, but I'm still talking. We were going to go to Walmart. And we did go to Walmart. I'm just getting something out real quick. So we went to Walmart. I found some stuff. a few books, which I'll show you in a minute. So we went to Walmart, and I picked out some books, and my mom was shopping for whatever she needed. So we went back to the hotel room, and that was our first night. I thought we were going to go to Windstar, which if you don't know is in Oklahoma. I live in Texas, by the way. So I thought we were going to go, my parents were going to go that night, but they decided not to go that night. So we get up the next morning, and we grab breakfast somewhere. I believe we grabbed breakfast somewhere. Honestly, I don't know. We grabbed breakfast somewhere, and we're on the way to our next hotel, right? Or our next place that we need to go, because we're going to a wedding in Oklahoma. That is on Monday. So this is like Sunday. We get to the town that we need to be in. Well, actually, we go to Windstar first. You know, we gamble our free money away. I found some Beanie Babies at the casino because they have like some stores in there and stuff. And so we gamble all the free money we had because Windstar was on the way to the place that we needed to go, to the wedding. And we get back in the car. We drive straight to the place that we need to go. And there was only we could only find one hotel, where we were at in Choctaw, Oklahoma. And we later found out there was another one. So we get to the hotel, we get all of our stuff in. They had an elevator this time. My dad checked. They had an elevator this time. And so we get into our room, and we kind of didn't know what to do. We saw some dollar stores and stuff, and we kind of wanted to go check those out. Because, most times antique stores are already closed at this time. So my dad was like, I'll do 2 drinks and then we can go to the dollar stores or whatever. So we wait and wait and wait. And finally we get into the car. We go to the dollar stores that were nearby. First we went to, I think it was Pop Shelf. And my dad was like a kid in a candy store. He bought all kinds of stuff from Pop Shelf, honestly. He was a kid in a candy store. I'm not even lying. And I bought some stuff, which I will show you in this video. And my mom, she wanted to go to this one place, which we also went to Dollar Tree, which was next door, which my dad bought some Barbie dolls for his airplanes that he has hanging up outside. So no, it's not in a creepy way. He just wanted some cheap Barbie dolls to put on his airplanes or whatever. Again, he was like a kid in a candy store. I told him that the Barbies were only $1.25. And he was like, really? And I'm like, yes. They're only $1.25. And then she wanted to check out this pet place, but it wasn't open. And we checked out some other places. They weren't open. I can't remember if we went to the thrift store that day or the next day. I think it was the next day. So yeah, we did that on that Sunday. So Monday comes around, and we get up, eat breakfast down in the hotel because they had a hotel. And so I think we ate breakfast there. And so we go and look for the antique shops. A lot of them are not open. A lot of them are closed. There was a whole line, a whole row of them, and none of them were open, which is what it is. So we leave and we find this one antique shop. We go into it. I found one thing. It was a mystery bag, which I think I accidentally left it in my mom's car, which the mystery bag really wasn't that great. It had a few, it was cats. I love cats, don't get me wrong. But the mystery bag itself really wasn't that great. There was a picture frame in there and a cat cookie cutter and all these squishy cat things. I don't know what that was about. And then there was this brown cat that's a little figurine. That one was kind of cute, and the picture frame was kind of cute, and the cookie cutter. But the squishy cat things were kind of sticky and gross looking, so I don't know. So we did that, and then we went to this Goodwill in Oklahoma. It was a huge Goodwill. It was like an outlet store, so big. And we went in there, and we were overwhelmed, and there was a lot of stuff in there, and a lot of the stuff was super, super dirty, which I'm not really a fan of. And I was kind of uncomfortable in this Goodwill because it was so big, and there were so many people, and the stuff was so dirty because there's too much crap in the bins. And so I'm looking at this one, and I got something on my hand. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was shit or what, but it was brown, and it was gross. And I immediately went to the bathroom, washed my hands, and came back out. And funny story, my mom told me not to look at the books, but I was petty and stopped and looked at the books real quick. And I went back to look at some of the stuff in the bins, being very careful not to get some other shit in my hands because I was so uncomfortable after that. And I just decided to go to the books because that's where I was more comfortable at. And those books were like super clean. A lot of them were not dirty at all. And I still like mine. I still like the Texas one better because ours are a little bit cleaner. Like, there's still dirty stuff in the Texas ones, but this Goodwill was like a digging bin where you can just like dig in the bins stuff, and it was super, super dirty. But it was huge. So yeah, after I got that stuff in my hand, I was kind of like, I'm going to go look at the books now. And I found some books, which I'll show you guys in a minute. And so then we had to go and get ready for the wedding because the wedding was on a Monday because it's cheaper on Mondays. So we get ready and we head out searching for where we need to go. People need to stop messaging me while I'm filming. Where we needed to go. Excuse me. So we're searching for where we need to go. We find it eventually, and oh my gosh, guys, this place was so pretty. It was so pretty. It was like a fairy tale wedding, honestly. So we greeted everybody while we were there. We said hi to the people that invited us, and I don't know if it was I think it was the aunt and uncle that invited us, not the bride and groom. But we say hi to them, and we say hi to the bride after her wedding or whatever. The wedding was so pretty too, and she was saying some really nice stuff to her biological children and her stepchildren. She just had a lot of nice things to say about people. Sorry, I need a drink. And so she was super sweet. She was so pretty in her wedding dress. It wasn't a traditional white wedding dress. It was pink with lavender in it. It was so pretty. She looked so gorgeous, and her husband looked pretty nice too in his tuxedo or whatever. And then later on, after a lot of people had gone home, we had ate and drank and stuff, which it was a dry wedding, which there's nothing wrong with that. They had water and tea, but honestly, you should at least offer them more than just water and tea. That's just my opinion. I like soda at least, but anyway, that's not the point. Later on, we all had some fun. We did karaoke, which was so fun. It was so fun. I enjoyed it. I sang a song, and my mom sang one. My dad really didn't sing because he wasn't drinking enough to do it or something like that. Not that he needs to drink all the time to have fun, but you know what I mean. You want to get a little courage or whatever. And then after a while, we were so tired, we went back to the hotel room. And I was really, really tired. I fell asleep quickly, so that's pretty much how our day was for that Monday. We were at the wedding for 4 hours at least, because, we traveled from Texas to Oklahoma for this wedding, which the wedding was beautiful, the place was beautiful, but we were just tired. We've had a long few days. We were driving a lot and stuff, so we had a long few days. And then Tuesday, we woke up, we stopped at the Taco Bell that was near our hotel. My mom was worried that they were only serving breakfast, but but they were serving other things, you know. And we drove and we stopped a few times to pee, you know. We didn't really go and look at anything else, really, because we were tired and we were ready to get home. And then we got home on Tuesday, so I can tell you all the stories and stuff. And now I'm going to show you what I got on the trip. Oh, and by the way, before I begin showing you, I actually forgot to upload that video, like what I got on my trip to Louisiana. That video's already pre-filmed. I will upload that eventually, but I forgot to upload it, so I just wanted to let you guys know. So I'll show you what I got at Walmart first. So the first thing is I got this book, It Watches in the Dark. I just thought it was really cool looking. Like, I love the cover of it. It's really interesting. Oh, and by the way, that Denton Walmart in Texas was so clean. It was such a clean store. It was so cool. And this one, I got My Life with the Walter Boys. I found it at that Walmart. They had a lot of books. Okay, so the one in the Denton Walmart, excuse me, they had a lot more books than my Walmart that I go to. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They had a lot more books to choose from. Like, their Walmart was huge. And yeah, so Denton Walmart, your Walmart is great. Y'all have so many books to choose from. I had never seen these two books at that Walmart, so, or at my Walmart at least. So I found some books that I don't have from that Walmart. So yeah, I'm gonna put these back in there real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Next, I'm going to show you what I got at Dollar Tree, which people are going to be like, why did you buy this shit? I don't care. So I got this little comic book. It's like Disney princesses, which I love. I got this Frozen comic book, which I really, I like Frozen. I don't hate it. Oh, and by the way, when we were in Oklahoma, there was like a dollar store on every corner, honestly. Like, it's so crazy. And I got the Star Wars comic book. I got this anime coloring book, which I thought was cool. People are probably going to be mad at me because I'm not going to color it the way they look on these. Sorry. I got another anime coloring book. I was interested in that. I got a lot of books at that place, just so you know. Go away, notifications. I got this book. It was like the Hardy Boys books. They redid them, I guess. Well, actually, it's a new series, technically. I got another Hardy Boy book. Another Hardy Boy book. Ugh, get off. It's like stuck on there. I got this book. I got Wonder Woman book. Isn't that cool? I thought it was interesting. I got this book. Technically, I have like another little book, like one of those books that I reviewed in my March end of the month book review. It's like one of those little squared books. I don't have it in this room with me right now, and I'm too lazy to go get it. But it was another book. And then I also got like 2 Ninja Turtle towels that I also put in a different room and don't feel like going and getting. It's because those are going to be gifts for my friends, and some of them kind of watch my videos, so I don't want them to see it. So, next we have, I'm going to get this big bag. But first, let me show you what my mom got real quick. My mom got whatever this is. Really pretty though. There's some ribbon inside. And then she also got this chicken, which I laughed at it for like 5 minutes straight because it was so funny looking. And then she also got this little watering can. I know, just what we needed. Just, yeah. Bear with me. This is gonna be a long video. I can just tell. I promise there's gonna be more rambling eventually. I mean, I'm already rambling a lot. Okay, so I got Carl. I also got him from Walmart. My mom got him for me. It's like a late Easter gift, I guess you could say. But she didn't have to do. I got this little cute girl named Nessa at 5 and Below. She's so cute. I got this little chick at 5 and Below. My mom actually bought me this one too, which she didn't have to do. It was very nice. I actually got this cute little Beanie Baby, Flint, at Windstar. I don't know why I keep burping. That's nothing. It's just like a little thing I got that isn't. It was like a brochure for something else. So I got this little one at 5 and Below. His name is Winks, or her name. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a boy or a girl. Got this cute little gnome at Dollar Tree. I got this cute little gnome at Dollar Tree as well. I love it. It's adorable. I also got his brother at Dollar Tree. So they're both like summery looking. I'm trying to find a place to sit them because we have so much shit on our table. I found this cute little guy at the Dollar Tree. That's just a bag. I found Tweety at Dollar Tree. I found this one at 5 and Below as well. It's a Beanie Baby. His name is Prince. I got this cute little thing at a Walmart for like $1. It was like on sale. I got this little cutie at 5 and Below. His name is Bamboo. I got this at Windstar, which her name is Magenta too. And then this isn't like something I bought. Like I was given this from the Bride and Groom. It had candy in it. This is just like the sour candy that I had left over. But there was like some chocolate in there too, which was very nice of them. They didn't have to give us anything, but they gave it to us. So now I'm just going to put all this stuff back in here, and I'll show you what I got at the Goodwill in a minute. Let me just sit everything in here. So yeah, I had a really good time on the trip. You know, I enjoyed myself. I would love to go back to Oklahoma because I do enjoy Oklahoma. I've been to Oklahoma a few times. I really like, you know, being in Oklahoma, especially at Windstar. Like, I love Windstar. This video is probably going to be so long. It's probably going to be all about my trip and what I got. But I wanted to ramble about a lot of things, but I am kind of tired, so I kind of forgot a lot about them. But when I was in my hotel room at night, I would be thinking about stuff, you know. Thinking about, like, what I wanted to put in this video. But a lot of it was about my trip. So let me get everything from the Goodwill together real quick. I was thinking about, like, just putting, like, some of the stuff aside that I was going to give to my friends. But I wanted to make a video with some of the stuff in it, so, whoops. Let's bang that against there. Okay, we're going to sit on the ground for a minute. Yes, we're going to sit on the ground. So first things first, I got this at Goodwill, this bag. Oh no, here comes Stacy. I found the Thundercats, which I don't know if they have that on anything really, like platform-wise. I found this cute little, like, what am I trying to say? Nutcracker. I'm probably going to give that to a friend, though. I found The Sixth Sense, which I've always wanted to watch this movie, and now I have it. I found this one, Bingo, which, if you guys didn't know, I have a a VHS player, so I can play that. I'm not sure about this one. I think this is like one of the bad movies. I'm not sure. American Psycho uncut version, which there are a lot of uncut versions of movies. I found this tree, like I guess you have to charge it or something, and it lights up. May or may not give that to a friend. I don't know yet. I found a dinosaur that I'm definitely gonna give to a friend. And I found Mickey Mouse, which I may or may not give to a friend. I don't know yet. But at least 2 or 3 things I'm giving to friends. Because why not? I'm still debating on the little Christmas tree thing though. May give it to a friend, may not. We'll see. It's cute though. Look at it. You just plug it in and I guess it lights up or something. And then I found this giant ass bag. Ugh, get in there. Trash bag. At the Goodwill. It looks pretty nice. And now, for more books. Just what you guys probably didn't care about. Or didn't want to see, but I don't care. It's my channel. This is a coloring book. The Rose at Twilight, a book. This one's like about sharks. I may save that for a friend for like birthday or Christmas or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I decide. You know what I mean? I got the Duchess Hunt, which it sounded interesting. Yes, a romance book. I found this one. I think this is part of a series, which I think I looked and tried to see what was there. It says for the Dollinger family. I've seen the movie Flowers in the Attic, and I have the book somewhere. I have another coloring book, which I love coloring just as much as reading and watching TV and movies. Chihuahua Wolf. I don't know, Chihuahua Wolf. Something like that. I can't say it. Okay, and this one's called Jeopardy in High Heels. This is an animal art book. Terrier and the Tinsel. Sorry, not terror. This one looks like it would be at Walmart. It says you deserve each other. This one looks like a Walmart book, honestly. Maybe Jeopardy in High Heels as well. This one is dead as a doornail. I've actually found a lot of these in our Goodwill, which is awesome. This one is Girl in the Park, which it looks like a brand new book. Like, they had a lot of books that look brand new. I'm not even kidding. Like, some of the Nancy Drew books that were in there look brand new. Some of the Hardy Boys books look brand new. Spring for Sashiana. Oh, crap. This one says more short, or 30 more, 30 terrifying tales, more short and shivery, which I'm probably going to read on the channel eventually. I still got quite a few books that I'm going to read on the channel, which, even if you guys don't care for it, I like making those kind of making those kind of videos, and I'm going to keep doing them. Strange History. I actually have a Strange History book somewhere that I had gotten from Ollie's. So that was what that reminds me of. And then we got the Bath Eccentric Sun. I have no idea. That's a mouthful. Dark Angel. Frightmares. Like, they had a lot of books that I've never seen at my Goodwill, and then some I have seen at my Goodwill. So yeah, it's just interesting. Here we got From the Corner of His Eye. And this one, Lady Brittany's Choice. I have a friend named Brittany. Captain Longthorn's proposal. I can't read that all that well. I think that's what it says. But that's all I got from the Goodwill. Like, I probably could have lived there forever because they had bins and bins of books. And at my Goodwill, they only have like one bin of books now. They used to have two. But I guess, like, I don't know if, like, people were stealing stuff or something. I have no idea. But now we only have one. So, yeah. And I've never heard of stagnant racy romance books before until now. So, that's what I got from the Goodwill. Now I'm probably just going to ramble a little bit. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, yeah, I can't wait to read this on the channel. It's going to be great. Even if y'all don't think so, I think it is. So, yeah, I'm going to be rambling just about whatever. Okay, so, I noticed there aren't very many, you know, people, like, posting on fan fiction anymore. I guess it's finally dying out. I don't know. Like, I like to read fan fiction, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I still like reading fan fiction. I read it every now and then. Not all the time. Oh, by the way, this is the book I was talking about. It's like friendship goals. I'm going to be reviewing it later. I'll get back on fan fiction in a minute, but I am doing like the end of the month book review again. Unless, you know, like there were book reviews I already pre-filmed. Because I do have pre-filmed book reviews. Then you won't be seeing very many. Because I'm going to wait until the end of the month. And I think I'm only going to do it this one more time because I like reading books and talking about them. So that may be the only other one for a while because, like I said, I like to read and talk about books. As you guys can tell because I have so many books. And I always seem to find books. So, yeah. Because there's a lot of books in this world. But anyway, getting back to fan fiction. Like, I noticed, like, fan fiction has kind of, like, slowed down a little bit. Like, there's still some, you know, like, Twilight and Fairy Tale. They get a lot of, like, people submitting stories and stuff. But a lot of other places and other fan fiction story communities, I should say, don't get as many. Like, for instance, The Outsiders. Like, I've been reading The Outsiders fan fiction for a little bit. There's still a lot on there for that, but there's, like, only, like, 300 pages or something like that for the fan fiction side or whatever. And I was surprised because Outsiders is an amazing book and movie and everything. But yeah, I noticed fan fiction is kind of like dying out. I still love fan fiction. I still read it. Yeah. The only problem that I have with like some fan fiction is like people adding characters that don't need to be added, or, you know, for instance, they make siblings like get together in fan fictions. I just find that kind of gross and disturbing because like they're siblings. Like, for instance, in The Outsiders, they try to make Soda Pop and Pony Boy like a couple, and I'm like, that's so gross. They're brothers. Even if they're not real characters, they're brothers. It's still gross. And they've also done that with, like, Alex Russo and her brother Justin Russo, and I'm like, that's disgusting. That's the only thing I don't like about that kind of fan fiction is people make gross stuff happen in some of these fan fictions, and I'm like, why? Why? I don't know how long this video is going to be. I kind of want to make it an hour long, but I'm afraid, like, my phone's going to, like, overheat or someone's going to call me and I'll lose all my work and stuff or whatever. But, yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. My chest is starting to hurt a little bit. But I'm filming this Thursday. You'll see it on Tuesday. Or not Tuesday, Friday, sorry. My mind is all jumbled up since I'm on vacation time and trying to find a job and stuff. Which I think I may be getting a job. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. My dad's boss needs like somebody to dog sit his dog. So maybe I'll get that job. Maybe I won't. We'll see. It's kind of exciting. But yeah, I was thinking about a lot to talk about in this video, and now I can't think of anything. Like, I would lay in bed in the hotel room just thinking about topics to talk about with you guys, and now I just don't have anything, and I'm like, what is going on? But yeah, so soon I'm gonna be finished with, I finished Boy Meets World, and I already ranked Boy Meets World, and I'm fixing to be finished with Girl Meets World. And so I want to do a ranking video on that, but I'm going to wait for a minute until I finish Girl Meets World. So I'll rank Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World together in one video. Like, I've done some movies and stuff like that, and I have more movie reviews coming. So the reason I haven't, like, uploaded the Five Nights at Freddy's, like, review like I said I was, it's not because I forgot. I was just, like, working on something else. And also, like, I wanted to, like, review Wally's Wonderland and the other movie that's like it, the Banana Splits movie. And I just wanted to review those together and rank them and say what their differences are, not is, and stuff. I can't English today. I'm really tired. I need a nap. I didn't go to bed until like after 4. So, sorry if this is all over the place. My mind is just everywhere. But, yeah, I'm going to hold off on that review for a minute. Well, I've already held off on it because I forgot what I was going to say. And then I had like a story that I was going to do, and then I kind of forgot that story. I don't have a good memory, guys. Like, my memory is so bad. Like, you can ask anyone. Like, one time I asked my mom the same question, like, 2 or 3 minutes after I already asked her question. And she looked at me annoyed. But I literally generally don't remember that I asked her because I forgot. Well, it's crazy, ain't it? How long can I continue to talk? I don't know. I don't even know what to talk about anymore. Because I talked about my trip. Like I said, I talked about that. And I talked about fan fiction, which didn't go into too much detail. Oh, I know one thing I want to talk about. So, one day, I promise, like, one day I will make a full video talking about, like, my depression and stuff. I just personally don't want to talk about it right now. Sometimes it's hard for me to admit that I have it because I always try to come off as happy and cheerful for you guys because I don't want you guys to be bummed out or anything. And, like, excuse me. The video that I had made, well, today, technically, but you'll see this on Friday. Yesterday's video was really important to me, and like I said, I wanted to make that its own video, so I did. And I was really sad, and I still really am sad, obviously, because she had just passed away. And, you know, like, my depression is really bad right now, especially, like, hearing that she passed away and going through everything that I'm going through right now. It really hurt my heart a lot. But yeah, I will one day make a video explaining all that, you know, like, if you have depression, you understand, you know. And that's why a lot of videos haven't been getting done, or I get, like, other ideas for videos, and I do those videos first. That's why I have so many pre-filmed videos, because I just get ideas for other videos, and then I forget about the ones that I already have. You know what I mean? Or, well, I don't technically forget. I just want to upload something else that day. And you can tell right now I'm scatterbrained. My mind is all over the place. I'm really, really tired, though, so that could also be causing it. But I always try to be happy and positive in my videos, even when I'm having such a bad day. And I am having a really bad day. But the sun is shining now, and I'm trying to be positive and happy in this video. And don't think that I'm not, like, happy sometimes, because I am. It's just some days are harder than others, you know. And I do have a little bit of an update on the situation that I talked about in today's video. Technically, yesterday when you see this. Just give me 1 second. So, her son that shot her and her husband, he was arrested, thankfully. I'm not sure if he's getting the death sentence or not, which, personally, I'm against the death sentence because I feel like they should be alive to feel their guilt, you know? I know some people would disagree with that and say they deserve the death sentence because they hurt someone, they killed someone. But for me personally, I think the death sentence is letting them off too easy, honestly. I feel like they deserve to rot in jail and think about what they did. And, you know, the guy that killed Jeffrey Dahmer in prison, he basically let Jeffrey Dahmer off a little bit easy because he doesn't have to sit there and feel the guilt knowing that he hurt and killed innocent people. And that's kind of my thing. That's my thing. And that's what I feel about it. Like, if this guy, Dylan Bridger, gets the death sentence, he's getting off easy. He's not going to have to sit there knowing what he did for the rest of his life. Excuse me, feeling guilt and feeling the remorse. Which, I don't know. I don't even know if Texas has the death sentence anymore. I could be wrong. I honestly don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I really don't know. I don't even know. Like, some states still have the death penalty and some don't. And I'm not sure which those states are. And a lot of states don't even use death row anymore. Or if they do, some of these people are sitting on death row for like years and years and years until they finally just die. Like, there's one serial killer, I can't remember his name for sure, but he was on death row for like a long, long time. And then he ended up getting sick and dying on death row, which I hope he felt guilty for what he did because he deserved to sit there forever. That's just my thing. That's just how I feel about it. I highly doubt that he's going to get the death penalty. I highly doubt it. If he does, well, I'll see him in hell, I guess. I don't know. Oh, no, not you, Randy. Randy's looking at me. Hold on, let me get Randy. Come here, Randy. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people to brighten their day. There you go. You just needed a little puppy palette to, you know, lighten the mood on this heavy topic. But it is important and it is sad and it's tragic. And these were real people, obviously. Especially serial killers like Jeffrey Dahmer and the guy that I'm talking about, but I can't remember his name. See, I told you my memory's bad. But yeah, her son is going to jail for sure. I don't know about the death penalty. Honestly, he deserves to rot in jail for all eternity. For the rest of his life. He's never getting out, thankfully. So he can never hurt anybody again. I'm sorry, guys. I've been talking for like 44 minutes already. My throat is starting to give out. But it is what it is. Dang it, I forgot to tell my grandma to try the Dr. Pepper Peeps. We were supposed to try them on Easter, and we forgot. Excuse me. So, I thought about making that a video, but I decided to wait and let my grandma and aunt try the Dr. Pepper Peeps. And we just keep forgetting about them. So, maybe one day we'll try them, and then I'll come and tell you how they taste. I know a lot of people don't like Peeps. I don't mind them all that much. I actually kind of like them. What? What are you looking at me for, Randy? Why are you looking at me? Yeah, I actually like Peeps. I think they're good. I'm not sure about the Dr. Pepper ones, though. I'm a little afraid to try them, but that's why I'm going to have my grandma try them with me and my aunt if she's here. So, well, she may not come over, but my grandma will. So, obviously, she's my grandma. Sorry if I keep jerking around a lot. I'm just weird, I guess. Oh, we also had our cameras on while we were gone. But Randy would protect the house. But we had our cameras on, and these two girls came up to our house. Like, they drove up on one of those little, I don't know if it's a golf cart or whatever it was, but they rode up on here to our driveway, and they were knocking on our door, and we couldn't understand what they were saying because we were watching the camera after we had gotten back home from Oklahoma. But my mom thought maybe they wanted to take pictures in the blue bonnets. So that could be possible because we do have a lot of pretty blue bonnets out on the tank dam out there. So maybe that was it. I'm not real sure, honestly. And also our camera picked up a lot of bugs. A lot of cars driving by out front. We saw a funny video of them. Of my aunt and my grandma. They were taking care of our animals while we were gone. We saw a funny video of them chasing the cat and trying to get her back in, which they did that too last time when we were in Canada. So yeah, it was funny to watch. It was really funny to watch. I actually finished reading 4 books while we were in Oklahoma, and I started a 5th one, and I'm almost done with it. But I won't tell you guys anything else about the books because, again, I'm going to do the end of the month book review thing again. And last month's was late because I was so busy, especially at the end of March. And so, yeah, that's why I posted it in April. So technically you're getting 2 this month. But the April one ain't going to be till the end of the month. I don't know what else to ramble about, honestly. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. I know I probably don't tell you guys enough, but I really, really appreciate it. And a lot of the reasons why I haven't, like, posted my Instagram down below again is because a lot of the guys on here are kind of creepy. Not all of them, but some of them are kind of creepy. So if you do decide to follow me on Instagram, and if I do remember to put it in the link down below, just let me know you came from YouTube. Yeah. So I did, like, I honestly don't remember which video it was, but I did actually put my Instagram in the description before. I don't remember what video that was. So, yeah. And so, I haven't talked about my dating life in a while, or my romance life. So the thing about that is, I'm a little hesitant because I'm going through a lot, and if I ever get into a relationship with a person, I don't want to put all that stress and pressure on them that they have to take care of me. I don't want to burden that person, like, like dump just like everything on them. All my emotional baggage, like I don't want to do that to them. And I honestly am not ready for a relationship. I haven't been in one in a long time, and I'm so used to being single that it just, I don't know, it just would seem weird if I get into a relationship. And for me personally, I like my space, and I understand, like, when you first start dating somebody, you always want to be with them and around them. I'm just kind of like the complete opposite. I need my space. I'm like, please give me some time. just give me a break. Go over there, stay over there. You know, that's how I am. And I don't want to hurt a person. I don't want to hurt that person, but like, that's just who I am. I just need my space most of the time. So that's just the person I am, and I don't want to hurt anybody or anything. But like that's just what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm just not ready to date anybody. My last relationship was really, really bad. It ended horribly. He was horrible to me after we broke up. Even when we were together, he was horrible to me. So if you'll ever want a story time on that, I can make a story time on that. But like, he was awful. He was an awful boyfriend, honestly. He was an awful friend as well after we had broken up, because I still wanted to be his friend for some reason. For some dumbass reason, I still wanted to be his friend. That's why I don't think I can really be in a relationship right now. And I feel like the person I was talking to, I really haven't talked to him in a while. I feel like I'm leading him on, and I hate to feel like that. It's not that I don't like this person. Honestly, I'm not ready for a relationship, and I'm glad to have him as a friend, I guess you could say. But I just don't want him to feel like he has to wait on me. So if he gets into a relationship with somebody else, that is okay. Also, I wouldn't say I'm in a love triangle, but the thing is, I like another person, and I've liked this other person for a while. And it's really hard for me to, talk about, because I like both of them, okay? And I actually know this one person more than I know him, the one that I was talking to. And this person, I had made a video on him, not the person I'm talking to, but the person that I also have a crush on. I made a video about him having cancer, and he does have cancer, so I don't know. I don't know what to do on that. I don't really talk about my love life all that much. And I only put on YouTube what I want to put on YouTube. You guys only know me from what I put on YouTube. You guys don't really know me. Like, you know what I put on YouTube. And so, yeah, I wanted to say that, like, maybe that's another reason why I just can't get into a relationship right now, is because I like this guy, and I like this other guy, and I don't know what to do, and I feel bad, and I don't want the guy that I was actually talking to and starting to form a friendship with, I just don't want him to think of me as a bad person, and, I don't want to feel like I'm leading him on, and that's not right, and I know I need to talk to him about it, but I am just not in a good place right now, and I do get busy, I get tired, I get nauseous, I get sick, I don't know. I've been getting sick quite a bit lately, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's allergies or something else. I mean, I know why I feel bad right now, and that's because I haven't slept well, but I would go to bed early sometimes, and I would still wake up and feel extremely sick, and I didn't know what was going on. So, hopefully it's nothing too bad. If it's serious, I'll let you guys know, but nothing serious yet. So yeah, that's my love life. It's kind of complicated. Another thing. So, you know how in books and movies they always have love triangles? I'm kind of getting sick of that. The first time I ever really heard of a love triangle was in reading the reading the Summer I Turned Pretty books. I'm sure there's more than that. I'm sure there's more than just that love triangle, but that was I think the first love triangle I actually paid attention to, because I really wanted Belly to end up with Conrad because she liked him first. And I've noticed that a lot of people keep doing that in their books and movies. They keep making love triangles. Like, My Life with the Water Boys is a love triangle, and that's one thing I don't really like, is when it's like a love triangle between two brothers and one girl. Like, I absolutely hate that. But I know My Life with the Water Boys, I'm pretty sure they're all, well, I'm not sure if one of them is an adopted brother and one's like a biological son. I honestly don't know because I haven't seen the show. I've seen bits and pieces of the show. I need to watch the show. I do want to see it. But I could have swore like one of them was like adopted and the other was like an actual blood child to the people. I honestly don't know. Not really, honestly. Which I do need to like read the book and watch the show. Because I hear the show is really good. The thing about me though is I usually wait until like hype around a show dies down and it's not as popular anymore. I've done that with like a lot of stuff. I don't know why. But I do really want to see this show because it looks so good. Like My Life with the Water Boys. And I did start watching like some of the Summer I Turned Pretty show like in Canada. It seemed really good. I just never got around to finishing it. Because if you read the books, you would know that she actually ends up with Conrad first. And then Jeremiah, and then she ends up with Conrad again in the end. Sorry if I spoiled that for anybody, but you should have read the books by now. But yeah, that's how it started, you know. Damn, I've been talking for 56 minutes already. I'm sorry, guys. My throat is starting to kill me, but I really wanted to make this a long-ass video because I had a lot to say. And like I said, I can't remember anything because my memory is so bad. But like I keep thinking of stuff, so even if I sit here for a minute and quiet, I can always think of something to talk about. And like even after this video is probably over, I will still be thinking about something to talk about. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. Other than that, other than my love life being kind of a mess, my life is somewhat okay. Like, it's decent, you know. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Stories or something. I could probably think of something. I did have like some stories that I could tell because I couldn't make them into longer videos or whatever. Oh, hold on, I just thought of something. So we made it to my town, right, when we got home, and we got stuck behind a school bus. And I remember, it just brought back memories of the times that I was riding the school bus. Okay, so I got picked up in the morning and I rode the bus. And we had this really grumpy lady that was our bus driver. I didn't hate her, but she wasn't my favorite person in the world. She was so strict on our bus. We couldn't talk. We couldn't listen to music. We couldn't sleep. We couldn't do anything on her bus, literally. We couldn't chew gum. Like, she was so strict. But the thing is, I realized, like, when it came to her own kids, she was kind of a hypocrite with them because her daughter that would like sit behind her, she was always slouched in her seat, always sleeping, which wasn't fair to the other kids because she got away with it. And her son was always talking and he got away with that too. And I remember one time, I don't know if his sister had like graduated or something, or she was sitting in a different seat. I honestly don't remember, but he was sitting behind his mom with one of his friends. We'll call her son Dave, and we'll call his friend Bob. So Dave and Bob were sitting behind Dave's mom, and I was just like singing and humming to myself, and I wasn't being real loud, but they were like, stop singing, quit being annoying, stop singing. And so Dave's mom had heard him and his friend Bob complaining about me singing under my breath. I wasn't even singing that loud. And so she turns around and starts yelling at me to tell me to stop screaming or stop singing. Sorry, not screaming, singing. So I did, and I'm like, why do you have to be, I just thought in my head, why do you have to be so mean and hateful all the time? That just reminded me of her. Like, she was so strict on her bus. I'm not going to say it was karma, but, like, not too long ago, she got fired. Like, well, actually, like, 4 or 5 years ago, she got fired. Something about kids, like, accusing her of something, I honestly don't know. There was a lot of bad kids on my bus, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably why she had so many rules, because there was a lot of bad kids on my bus. And then I also rode, like, a different bus, because I used to go to this daycare that's no longer, it doesn't exist anymore, it's gone. I used to ride this one bus that would take me to my daycare, and this bus driver was so nice. She was completely different from my mean bus driver in the morning. You could talk, you could listen to music, you could do, like, pretty much anything the opposite of that, except you still couldn't chew gum. I understand why, because kids would stick the gum under the seats and stuff, which was annoying, and people would have to clean up. But yeah, so I can understand why she wasn't liked and why this other bus driver was liked. They were two completely different, like, people and, like, atmospheres. Like, one was more friendly and happy and fun, and the other was more dark, depressing, and cold. So yeah, like, she was just, I don't understand. She wasn't a very nice person. But now that I'm older and I've run into her a few times, she's been nothing but nice to me. The bus driver that I'm talking about, the mean one. Again, I've always liked her because I knew how those kids were, and those kids got her fired. So, yeah. Well, I made it to 1:01. I'm so tired. I need a nap now. And I need to stop talking because my throat is going to give out. And I'm coughing again. I think it's allergies. That's why I probably have a cough. And I say I'm going to stop and I keep talking. I'm sorry, guys. I just had a lot to say in this video. And I still had so many things that I was thinking about at night, and I just forgot them, and so it is what it is. But yeah, the bus driver thing, he had to sit behind the bus, and it reminded me of the times that I was riding the bus and how different people were. Like, that one bus driver was nice, the other one was mean. Excuse me. The one bus driver was cold, like, her bus was, like, cold and depressing. The other one was happy and upbeat. Like, I'm not saying kids didn't get in trouble on the happy and light bus, but not as much as when we were on the morning bus. So I was glad to, like, sometimes, you know, be on this other bus. And I understand why she didn't want people to sleep on the bus, because I did fall asleep before and not get dropped off, and I woke up, and I'm like, oh, you missed my stop, and it was my fault. I'm not gonna lie, that was my fault. So, yeah. So, let me guys know, what do you think of these topics? Do you like this kind of video? I could always make another long, rambly video if you want, and I would probably write stuff down so I can remember what I'm going to talk about in the video. But let me know, did you enjoy it? If you did, thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. If you made it all the way to the end, leave me a heart emoji. And I know you watched it all the way to the end, or even if you didn't, that's fine. I just appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you did make it all the way to the end, leave a heart emoji. I appreciate it. I told you this was going to be a long, rambly video. Like, I promised. Like, my last rambly video that was, like, long was probably, like, 30, 40 minutes, maybe. This one was this is a long video. But I just had so much to talk about, and, yeah. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to call this video. Like, maybe Let's Talk, or It's Time to Talk, or something like that, instead of just putting rambly in the title or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm so tired. I've been talking for literally 104, 39, 40-ish minutes. Anyway, I'm going to go. Bye, guys.